10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3,
2,
1.
0.
Hello, and welcome to the second round of matches for me here today on this wonderful Saturday morning. We got our next exciting Dasher tier match this time around, The versus FeaR. In the booth, I am Kastle, and then today I've got Trevette here with me. So go ahead and say hi, and we'll get the show on the road.
Hi.
All right, I'm gonna get this second drone up, and we'll see what we're working with today.
It's Yellow's debut for the.
Oh, is he playing?
Yeah.
Wait, so has he not played this season?
No,
What?
it's his debut.
All right. Well, good to see you back. Good to see you back, Yellow. We expect some amazing highlights from you today, of course. And yeah, let's get these tame animations up. FeaR versus the map pools.
Hey, the best map.
We're seeing all the FeaR players slowly trickling in.
I'm not surprised they
today's
chose a canyon.
Today we got Canyon, Quarry, and Stadium all on Amsterdam.
Another quarry. Interesting.
Another Quarry. Yeah, Quarry has been played so much. I was just talking to Quad yesterday about it. I think Quarry has been played as the dominant Domination map this season, which is a huge change from last season.
I've only seen like 2. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, what's that?
I've only seen 2 waterways. I'm pretty sure.
Right? It's just, it hasn't been around a lot. But yeah, lots of weapon variety on Quarry. So whatever your specialty is, Quarry is great. You can find.
FeaR uses a lot of weapon variety.
They got those heavies especially, and with the server advantage here on Amsterdam, this could play in their favor, and they're going to need it against a team like the bringing in a lot of heavy hitters. We'll look up at lineup here in a second. So Dog's Armpits making a decent point. I need to recheck the teams here and make sure everyone's name is correct, because I know when they put it in for stats and everything, you have to make sure that whatever you put in here is the same as what you've registered on the website. Looking at FeaR, it looks like Lilfies does not have the client tag. Oh, and it looks like he is removing it, so that's good. He's going to take that out. On the flip side, going over to let's just make sure. Yeah, Animal Rights is the name that he has listed, so he is good to go. All right, let's go ahead and look at lineups here. Starting for we've got Quad.io, who is the captain and leader of We've got Quest6, who's a new addition this season. He's been working really closely with to revamp their strats and probably work on their comms quite a bit too. It's been a great addition to and it's all around great player. We got Fractor, the Tractor, very good mechanical player and long veteran of the game. Animal Rights, like Trevette was mentioning, is here for his first debut this season. Good to have him back. We'll be watching him. And then Rusty, a overall and strong powerhouse. Probably will be the stronger player on so expect some great
Teenagers been playing. This is really interesting.
Great plays by him today. And then for FeaR, we've got Hero, strong player for FeaR and a very important player for them. Got Proease. I want to say he was a previous Blood player, so it was a great pickup by FeaR. Little Fees. He was previously on Arc, and he was rocking the snipers last time, but he is got that long range accuracy. Toga, very well known for their flanking abilities and their shotguns. That is not a person that you want to just let get behind you because they will make you pay. And then Tom, just a very, very strong player. So both teams here with quality lineups here. This will be an interesting map for sure. Or match for sure.
General's not playing. He's a explosives guy.
Oh,
so
that's
pretty
right.
good.
Where is he today? Yeah, Shinrala is one of the most artistic. He invented. He didn't invent, but he has really perfected a lot of the rocketeering artistry that you see in play. I'm not sure where he is today. Also,
And when I went against the pub, I've just been shocked constantly by him.
yeah,
I don't even think I get to the cart before he just like shocks me.
I don't know. And on the side, actually, I don't know where the teenager is at today.
And he's probably not playing.
Yeah,
Marsha's
which is really interesting, because teenager, also known as Noggle, is a really important Amsterdam player for the, and arguably one of their strongest players. So I'm sure the are really missing him today.
Yeah, I think he's from Europe.
That being said, the are pretty well established in their MMR for playoffs this season. So even if things don't go well for them, they're still in playoffs. It would take something miraculous for them to lose their playoff position.
So if FeaR wins this, they would make it to the playoffs.
So for FeaR, let's go ahead and look at the. I won't be able to bring up the graphics specifically, but
The MMR's probably like 8th place.
yeah. All right, just taking a look. FeaR has currently 11,092. They're currently 40 over Life. Now, Life has to go up against TM&M today, which is rough for them. So they're probably in a much rougher position than FeaR is. FeaR could probably lose this match and I know they go up against Loop as well, so they got 2 tough matches. They're going to they could probably lose both matches and still maintain their playoff position, but they want to make sure it's not a stomp. And honestly, a win would really help secure them. But they're in an okay position, assuming Dark and Life don't have huge upsets in Dasher tier and completely kick them out. So
Life had a rough Dasher tier thing. They went against like D
yes,
team name.
Yeah, they have. I mean, and it's been that way for a lot of Dasher tier, but for Life especially, and with their new players, they've really been hugging that Sprinter Dasher tier border there. So they're gonna have to show some really strong performances if they want to stay in playoffs for this last cycle. Yeah, I'll be casting both FeaR matches today, so we'll get to see everything that they can bring to the table.
Yeah. Very excited about this matchup to be interesting. Server difference. Excited about what weapons each person used.
Absolutely.
Ziyu's not here. Ziyu is not here, so I can't see his goofy weapon setups.
Wait, who's that?
Zio.
Oh, Zio.
ZI.
Gotcha. Yeah,
You can't see his goofy setups.
a lot of people missing today, which is a shame. Both teams finishing up, and you can kind of see the contrast between FeaR and the FeaR taking a very serious approach to their planning. You can see very limited shooting going on in their planning room here, as opposed to the working on their aim, getting those trigger fingers warmed up and ready to go. You know, Quest 6 and Quad are probably giving some last-minute orders here, so.
Yeah. Here's just having a full-on family diner meeting right now.
Yeah, right. Just a chill little meeting around the dinner table. The last supper for the last cycle of the season.
One is trying to show off his dance moves.
Looks like the lost vegan here. Sure, he'll be popping back in, unless teenagers are around.
No, I came back.
Yeah, the are the favorite to win. They're the stronger overall team. However, they don't have a lot of their top lineup today.
Yeah.
But that being
both
said,
teams don't
they have both their shot callers, so I suspect a lot of coordination from them today.
FeaR usually likes to flank a lot, so that would be
Yeah,
cool.
so that's something Thud's really gonna have to consider. And likely, if anything, the FeaR's best opportunity to take this as far as possible will be this canyon here. FeaR are known for doing a very good red side defensive hold on canyon. However, the very strong in their coordination. They know how to do those group ups. They know how to focus those flanks to get to those rockets. So that is something FeaR has got.
Juan is a really, really good leader. He does coordinated stuff of all time.
Exactly.
Really, really good.
And he's very experienced, understands the game mechanics well. So this is something FeaR are going to have to consider. That being said, FeaR has struggled in the past with their blue side, getting those group ups and contending with a defensive hold. So
It's the thing that FeaR goes for kills over anything, so they don't play objective as much. Like, for example, the FeaR versus UNSC. UNSC got all of them went negative, but they still won.
still held it.
Got
Yeah.
that cart moving.
And hopefully this is something that FeaR has worked on to kind of focus that cart and to get them through checkpoint.
Yeah. Just as long as the cart's moving, who cares about your kills?
And looks like we're getting started here. FeaR versus the. Let's get the show on the road. Actually, I want to make this map bigger.
Prepare to start.
You make the dots on the minimap bigger.
Yeah, it should have saved. I don't know why I didn't. Alright. So let's go ahead and watch Tom here. Got an early death by Fractor on cart. Didn't count as a death though. Here we go.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
But they won't even pick up the shot. They
Elimination.
picked up early.
You see
Oh,
Quad
Togo with
driving
S.
the cart. Togo rocking those SMGs. Rusty taking him out though. Rusty holding down that lobby. Tom getting a nice headshot on Fractor. However, we haven't seen the cart stop yet here for an early push. The doing a
Yeah.
decent job. Oh, actually, I take that back. FeaR have taken out the, cleared them, and cart has been put to a standstill. This early on. So it looks like they've recovered and they got bodies back on cart.
It's like Quest X is cart guarding. Here with the shotgun and rocket. Very interesting.
Showing that versatility there. Taken out by Fractor. Good anticipation. Toga up again with the dual SMGs. Quite important pick though. Nice movement on cart to take them out. So despite getting that moment there towards their spawn, making decent time here, maintaining checkpoint pace.
Oh, nice curve from here.
Yeah, they're showing a lot of cart priority. However, this is when, and we're seeing right now, this is when rockets really start to have a huge impact here. And we're seeing it now with the cart slowly starving.
Here's going absolutely crazy with the rocket.
A long, above Tomahawk style rocket play by Hero to clear cart. Wolfie's holding it down. So at this point, they've really got to start getting deep into that flank there. Going through that low dash, but FeaR putting a lot of pressure. Oh, looks like they do get one person in the flank here. But taken out by that. Those SMGs on by Toga. Rusty. Double team there that towards that low dash. So this is, they are currently behind pace here. They were at decent pace, but suddenly they had to contend with the FeaR's heavies. So they are currently nearly a minute behind now. But we're seeing some cart movement here. FeaR doing a very good job holding this area down here and preventing any flank ups. And I want to say a lot of this is due to server preference. FeaR have Amsterdam, so I know for heavies in particular that plays hugely into the efficacy of rockets and shocks. Wolfie's holding down the flank, narrowly managing to survive against Rusty here. See a group up here towards that flank, a nice amount of coordination, and they're about to push out. Let's see what they can make from this. And we're seeing a great push here by that coordinated flank there working extremely well.
Oh, fell headshot. Got 3 headshots in a row.
Still 2 disruptors, one less for disruptor, and it looks like Rusty does go down finally, but that was a great push by I want to see another one by them. Tom shutting down that flank there. Double headshot now here, going on a tear. Let's see if we can get a third and get that headshot. Oh, last one's not a headshot, but still on a 4 kill. Great showing by Tom here. Currently going 14 and 11. Leading for and KD is Fractor going 17 and 14. And once again, going positive on blue side is always a feat. Toga really tearing it up. I'm actually surprised Toga's using SMGs over shotguns.
I'm only seeing something with SMGs.
Right? We usually expect Toga to be rocking those shotguns, but they're doing a lot of work with those SMGs. So approaching a minute now, has got to make it 3% more, but we see cart movement here. Don't jump off, don't jump off.
No.
Actually, no, that might have been well timed, but still. FeaR doing a great job clearing, but this is going to be close for both teams. Oh, get it. FeaR did not put bodies on cart, so they were able to just ride that cart through checkpoint with 40 seconds remaining. Great cart focus by to get that checkpoint. So now it's, they don't have a ton of time, but it's going to be about the battle around the dash pickups here. And we see early pushes by deep into FeaR's territory here, putting on the pressure. They're really looking to get that smooth ride through this area. Hero coming in here, just destroying the quad, getting that pick.
Ooh. Oh.
Animal rights, the crafty little duck there. Cart's finally getting some slowing down here as it approaches the rafters. FeaR doing a good job of maintaining possession of this area and controlling the dash pickups. And a lot of the tempo is being lost on the side because they are not able to get those dash pickups. We're seeing some players going into the silo region, trying to get that flank there, just with how deeply set. And we get finally a dash pickup possession taken by animal rights. And with that, cart movement. But a nice rocket by Hero here. And that's something you know they're calling out. Nice headshot with the pistol, showing his versatility, but Quad shutting him down. And another headshot by Quad here. See if he can get the triple here. And he does! Nice triple kill and getting some cart movement. Wessex getting work done with the shield.
Very thirsty for the kill.
Cart getting stopped here under the rafters. You can see a blue side group up here, about to push in. Both teams about to clash. Big battle here around the cart, lots of heavies. The maintain possession of the dash pickups though. Looks like Shocks did take out Quest 6. Cart's being stopped. Another group up by the coming in. It looks like we had some dub players trying to get into the flank there through the garage. And it seems to work out pretty well. They managed to clear one and get some percent. Probably not as much pushing as they'd want in this area though. But with their dash pickup possession here, they can just constantly send people into the area. If you're going to want to send at least 1 or 2 people to take care of those dash pickups. FeaR putting someone on cart already.
Three minutes left. They can definitely probably pull up the 100% if they get a good push.
100% is still within range. But the 3 minutes here, they really need. Yeah, they really need to get constant cart motion here, and it's gonna be a tall order for them just with how many heavies FeaR are putting up right now though. And approaching just under Attic too. They got to contend with the Shocks and Rockets here. I want to see Hero just use the ceiling. He doesn't even need to curve it. He can just use the ceiling. Fractor, important tag on Rockets here. I know he's shouting it out to his team. But Pro is shutting him down. Pro is waving to his team. Sneaky little position here. I wonder if anyone called that out though. Yep, and Fractor taking him out.
I've seen someone. I could see someone over there any day. I've seen someone head there. It was pretty obvious what they were.
And that's something you gotta consider. If you get a tag or you see a dead body in front of you, you gotta assume that they're calling out in comps. Fractor stealing the rockets from FeaR. Getting work done here, double tag. Wolfie standing in a cart to shut down any further movement if possible. We're seeing a group up by the here. About to go underway. Hero. Needing to run. Nice tag by Hero. Double kill. And can you get that last pick? One more, and only one the player left in the area. And he gets it. Wow. A great showing by Hero here. 5 kill streak. Going in those rockets. And you know, the are trying to call it his position, but he's constantly changing. Questix getting the tag.
Strange curve from Hero there.
Strange, yeah, yeah. Important tag, you know he's shouting that out. And the rushing towards cart. But Hero already back up and got the rockets again. It's a good anticipation by Animal Rockets, but Hero taking him out with that splash damage. Choosing to take a new position. So things looking bleak for that 100%. Only 16 seconds remaining. Still possible if they can maintain that overtime push though.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Hero should probably change positions here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Quad managed to stay just in the area so he can get that overtime. But we only see only one player left in the area. Are they nope, unable to get that. Last second there for overtime. FeaR managed to hold out. Still, 93% and getting through checkpoint. It's a good push by the.
Switching sides.
Yeah.
So now FeaR have really got to get through that checkpoint. If they can get to that checkpoint, they're still in this for this map.
Yeah, just gotta remember to push the cart.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and then remember, I gotta remember to refresh. Here we go. Get that cart focus, guys.
Sorry, I'm talking a lot. I'm pretty sick.
Match
If you could hear me.
Yeah, I was wondering.
2, 1, go.
Feel better, feel better.
First elimination.
It's Rusty getting set up with double shotguns here. Lots of shocks coming in. Rusty holding on main rail. It looks like they sent a couple players in. Nice type by Rusty on Toga. Toga getting some taste of their own medicine here, getting shotguns. So they're playing a little bit passive in this area, but it could serve them well. Holding this lobby. Lobby room Rusty on a kill streak here. I think that's 4 tags for him. Getting a ton of work done. 5 tags now.
Oh.
Rusty killing it. Here, completely unable to get their lobby. And another. And another. 7 tags before going down. Great showing and highlight by Rusty there.
That's definitely going to disrupt them a lot.
Exactly. And you can see now, taking down Rusty was what they needed in order to get back in the lobby.
Yeah.
A lot of rail positioning here. Rusty set back up with a shotgun here, deciding to try it again, and gets work done. FeaR still making checkpoint pace. Cart's moving. Approaching that bend. Plenty of time remaining for a checkpoint if they can just keep this momentum up. Zun really needing to get some position or get some disruption going because this cart is not stopping. That cart focus is really strong here. Finally getting slowed down. Opportunity for the here to slow down this push. But no, cart's moving. Wow, FeaR making really good time here and getting the dash pick up. Toga all alone, getting a tag and pushing. Wow, they've got nearly 4 minutes here with only 4% left. This is looking very likely for FeaR to get this checkpoint. They'll need to put bodies in cart and they've got to get their positions if they want any chance in order to hold this in a checkpoint. The amount of cart focus we were seeing from FeaR here is almost completely contrast to what I've seen from them the rest of the season. It is, and is working. This cart is moving. A nice double tag by Rockets, but it might be a little too late at this point. Still, every second counts. Every second counts. We see Shield coming in, getting shut down here in the health room. Nice kill by Animal Rights in the health room. The finally getting some good positioning here. Bodies in health room. Body on cart and heavy setup. So they have an opportunity to really hold them here. But will it be enough? No, Toga, double kill on cart, getting on it and getting a push. Fracture though, spawning in. They only need 1% now. It is just barely, or nearly rather, over that checkpoint line. And with 2 minutes, this is looking bleak for our checkpoint hold. Or Wolfies. Here. We got Animal Rights on cart. And we're seeing constant trickling here by the. It looks like they're. Oh, and there it goes. Pro Ace finishing the push there with nearly 2 minutes on this checkpoint. Oh, looks like we got a tracking issue by Tom here on cart. Not good for this area. Tom completely frozen behind cart here, just looking at it.
Toga's trying to use your shotguns.
This is not good. We got a power play opportunity here by the. And this is.
They got their player back.
That's good. We really have to capitalize on these 2 minutes here because getting past that 80 to 90% range is not going to be easy for the for FeaR. With the amount of disruption we can anticipate from the. Toga with some nasty shotguns here, doing some great work with the shotguns. Finally gonna tell you about Rusty. Rusty looks like doing a little teabag on Toga here. Probably happy to take them down finally.
Yeah, Rusty does that to everyone. It's
Does.
funny.
Good pick by Proace Quad. Another tag. Lexi Pro is finally getting on cart. Yeah, they got a stack opportunity here, clearing the area. But thus, still managing to get possession of the dash pickups here. Cart is really cruising at this point. Thus, struggling to get control of this area. And with 6 minutes remaining, this is looking very likely that FeaR are going to get plenty of time. Quad crashing in the cart. Hate to see it. And like I said earlier, FeaR have the server preference, server advantage here. So it's really paying off in terms of heavies, speakers advantage, and they're using that really well here. Though also do not have their top lineup today. Maybe and a little bit out of their comfort zone with how rolls are going, and in terms of firepower, unfortunately. Nice side by Tom. Want to see those FeaR players apart though. Quest 6 getting work done. But we're seeing good push up to sneaky move by Fractor there in the attic. I don't think anyone knew he was there, shutting the cart down. Fractor setting up another corner. Showing good patience, waiting for some blues to push past him. Getting a triple, was that a headshot? Four headshots, 4 kills. 5th kill, not a headshot, but still rocking it here on a huge kill streak. And stealing dashes, getting back the area. Multiple FeaR flooding in. So at this point, the battle really starts to begin around attic, controlling those shot pickups, getting routes towards the rockets. So it looks like you're not even needing to go into that attic, just constantly putting bodies on cart. Rusty with nice sprint strafing and aim there, take out that 1v1 battle. Hero rushing in with SMG, but Fractor taking out with shocks. Man, this camera is switching non-stop with how much turnover between the two teams. Headshot by Tom here and getting some cart movement, but Quad shutting him down with the rockets. Ooh, I forgot to show KD here. Alright, looking right now, we got Fractor and Rusty both here with 69, funny number, 69 kills. Doing a lot of work here and with great scores in the 8,000s. And on the flip side, Hero keeping up with them, also 69, but now getting 71 here, rocking 7,000 violent troop. Hero absolutely killing it for FeaR. Three minutes remaining here, and only needing 5% here to go. Great opportunity for FeaR to win this map. They can just keep up the pushes, do some group ups. The are really locking this area down, getting those heavies set up, getting bodies on cart, making sure addicts are taken care of. Ooh, we're seeing some movement here. Only 1% remaining. Oh, but an epic shock by Fracture here. But will this be enough? Only with 2 minutes now, they only have 1% left to go. Will the be able to hold FeaR off here? That is the big question. Getting a top-down view, this is all the cart has to move in order for it to be a FeaR win. I'd say around 2 feet. Less than a meter. And Missy Cart, it is super close now, just inches at this point. And with 1:45, the are going to have to absolutely lock this cart down. We're seeing a group up by FeaR here. And showing some patience here. Taking their time. And here it comes. The push. And that's it. FeaR take the map. FeaR showing some really good coordination here and good objective focus. It'll win them this map. Now with just over a minute left remaining, their aim is to get as much percentage possible, 100% for them. However, the do have a very good defense set up here with the multiple shocks and presence. But yeah, this is what we would call quite the upset. FeaR classically not known for doing this well on Canyon, but absolutely destroying it today.
Are they gonna do a server switch after this? I don't know.
I think they might. I think they're staying in Amsterdam,
Team wins.
unfortunately. So yeah, FeaR takes it. 30 seconds remaining, 100%. This is as good of an outcome as FeaR could have hoped for. And that server advantage and not having their top lineup is really showing its effect on the today. All right, well, looking at overall scores, we've got Fracture here, killing it last second with 85-64. Absolute beast here, but Rusty taking the map in terms of score, going 77-67 with a 9,129 point. So being a very consistent player. Toga nearly catching up with Hero there, both in the 70s, but Hero both top fragging and top killing. So, man, good plays all around. Great focus by FeaR here to take the map.
Both teams did a really good job.
They really did. And that last second coordination by the to get their own checkpoint was definitely a thing of beauty. But yeah, FeaR takes the payload, which is something I don't think anyone would have anticipated with a team as
That is a good domination button team. So.
Yep.
Well,
So the looking to get revenge and take this to a stadium. The are also the stronger domination team. When we played them on Arc, they got 2-0 on us to begin with. We managed to pull back a 3-2 win against them, but they are a team of force when it comes to the domination maps, and that's something FeaR has to be fearful of. But once again, FeaR does not have their top lineup today, and they're playing with a ping disadvantage. So if there's any opportunity for FeaR to take this as well, it's today. And you can tell they're warmed up and they're ready, so we're really going to have to see how this plays out.
First elimination.
definitely.
Animal rights. Telling Quest it's going to be okay. And that's a big part of this competitive esports league is you gotta, despite whatever the rules might be, you gotta keep your cool, you gotta keep your calm, and you gotta keep persevering.
Ultimately, can't be any rage quitters.
Nope. So I see one up crit in comments. He's saying FeaR did have a strong showing on Canyon for both O and UNSC matches too. So I know we faced FeaR early on here, and when we faced them on Canyon. So I'd like to say they learned from us and they're bringing it back. You're welcome, FeaR. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Actually, I want to go take a look at those maps against FeaR. So for O did take it. Oh, they got checkpoint. They got past checkpoint. Wow, I didn't even realize that. To get past checkpoint like a team against O, that's impressive. I did not know that. Wow.
What percent did they get against you guys?
I think it's like 41, 42. I'll have to take a look here in a second.
Again, that is really good for my top team.
Let's see. And they got all the way to 96%. Wow, against UNSC. I mean, actually, that's not surprising. UNSC is like, what, a water tier team? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding when I crit. But wow, 96%. Alright, wow, damn. I did not realize they were that good on Canyon.
Bunch of teams are strong on Canyon. Canyon for me is my worst map.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to take back what I said early on. FeaR are showing really good coordination here, and it is paying off against
Finally.
which is a top 5 team. I know against us, yeah, they made it to 42% against us. They may not have had the. No, they did have a decent lineup today. But yeah. But like I said, Domination can be a completely different monster, and you don't get a lot of the weapon versatility like you would with a lot of the payloads. You don't have a lot of the heavies, shocks, and shotguns.
Absolutely, it's not even that good either. I mean, we've seen some rockets and shots.
We'll see them
Domination.
occasionally, and we'll see some highlights from them, but typically you want to be really good with that pistol meta. Occasionally, snipers. We see a lot of people use snipers, but I mean, top players like IJB have switched from using switched from using snipers to go to a more pistol-based play. And I mean, if you want to be extra competitive in the
On one of these snipers would make sense, but right? Very interesting how snipers would be played in four. You would have to have a really good aim for that.
yeah. I mean, we saw one from Mr. V just an hour or two ago, killing it on Waterway with the snipers. Should definitely check that out. Here, let's take a look at the like count.
It's just the thing is that it's quarry. Quarry most of the time you're in medium close range battles and you have a sniper. It would be very, very interesting how that would be played.
Will be. Yeah, we got 18 people watching, but we only have 12 likes. Which means... Oh, 13 now. That means 5 people watching right now have the audacity not to smash that like button. So, if you are one of those losers, check yourself, hit that like button, and get Dash League Network the whatchamacallit that it needs. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Heard that smashing the like button gets you more of a chance to get on a top 10 team.
Yeah, that's what it is. It brings you good luck for your future endeavors. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
smash the like button. makers will give you a message saying, "Hey, we seen your gameplay in a hyper, and I was wondering if you could join D or not."
Yeah, yeah, potential potential recruitment onto D if you are consistent with that like.
Join.
I mean,
Uh,
there's nothing to
name-
say otherwise, so it can't hurt.
Oh. Yeah, simply just like the video. You know, better.
That's all
luck.
it takes. All it takes. I'm wondering. Though looking to get a replacement, I think they subbed out Animal Rights here. It'll be interesting to see who they bring in for this Dom. In theory, they're bringing in Cream.
Cream is a
Yeah.
domination player.
Yeah, and I've played against Cream a lot in pubs. That guy is a killer.
Right.
A killer on Domination.
Quad and Cream is really coaching me right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah, Cream has made a lot of improvement just this season alone, seeing them play. So this could be a game changer for the.
definitely.
While we have some time, I'm going to move over to stats here. Looks like Team KD for the is right now sitting at 1.2. Very nice, very respectable, and what we would expect from a top 5 team. Let's see. And in terms of highest KD, we got Noggle, the teenager, sitting at 1.53, closely followed by Rusty. The Cream at 1.32, so they are a top player for their team.
And he only plays like the domination and control point map, so he doesn't play any Payload.
Specialize,
So that's
exactly.
like
And for FeaR, looking at KD, we see Zio, and I know you mentioned them. They've only played 4, but they're sitting at 1.61 KD, an insane KD in the Dasher tier. Toga at a 1.47, Lil Fee's 1.4, and actually the majority of their team sitting above 1 to show just how strong mechanically these players are. Alright, now that we have all players in, we really should expect movement here. I think, I don't know exactly when we head into this lobby, but time's got to be short now.
Oh yeah, and also I feel like the video too. Your team gets like 50 extra MMR.
Looks like we got someone. Hey, Okal.
Hi.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to the booth. How's it going?
It's good actually. I have not seen the updated health and dash bars because I haven't been on stream in a while.
What do you think?
I mean, yeah, Golly Arthur did a good job.
Yeah, it's been pretty snazzy.
We have a matchup thing in the middle
Here
of the
we go.
screen now. Okay, I knew about the mini map, but yeah.
1.
Here we go.
Go.
Get eyes on Rusty to begin with. Looks like they're
Blue
gonna
takes speed.
take the button.
Rusting into the cat.
Rusty doing some base defense here. I'm not sure if that's their typical role.
Pistol sniper gets a kill. Let's go.
Blue takes
So an
speed.
early B possession here by they're looking to
Blue
push out,
takes speed.
but oh, I didn't even see.
Ooh.
Shin Rao is now in for
Yeah.
FeaR. I didn't even see that.
Shenrao's in. Rusty gets caught reloading.
Who did they take out? How did FeaR take out to get Shin Rao in?
I wasn't here before this round, so I don't know. Ooh. Big pick.
Blue takes seed.
Raptor already into the base.
I'm seeing
They
back
cannot get
multiple
him.
the. Being
He's
set up in
too
basement,
slippery.
and here we go. Gonna see a countdown here,
Scores.
Good rush
and
to
a
the
button
top.
hold. Is this gonna be it?
Counter.
No.
Button hold.
Lil Fees
Nope.
and Shin Rao
Shotgun.
getting the countdown. Counter.
For classic.
And Shin Rao gets the pick.
Going back to their roots.
Blue takes speed.
See Noggle in the comments there.
Team countered.
showing his reaction to the Canyon outcome.
Yup.
I bet he's absolutely livid right now. He's throwing a fit right now.
Got a group up by FeaR on bottom B here, pushing in.
Takes C.
Cream taken out.
But they've lost their base though, so not gonna
But
get that
holding
countdown.
enemy base. Does gonna have to make a strong recontest against 2 people.
Red team.
But with the spawn advantage, taken out.
Takes A.
Cream might have heard a base call there.
Yep.
Takes B.
Typically, if you get that dash pickup, you want to get out your base, even if you got players in your base. With that dash pickup, you need that mobility.
Red takes
Wessex coming from underneath B. Securing this strong angle. You can watch all the rails.
FeaR being really aggressive here,
red team.
Rusty pushed in.
but we see the countdown. Multiple FeaR players alive still in their area though. So
Good base call.
Yeah.
All 3 grouped up there.
yeah, that counter was not a surprise. Rusty with some long-range accuracy here, just completely pelting FeaR from a distance. And on the
Just
flip
stole
side,
the
we have
dash.
Hero.
pickup.
Hero winning that long-range battle. Got Shinrao with shock sub B. Unable to get that tag on that red player down there. Taken up by Cream.
Oh, Cream.
Nice tag by Cream.
I expected him to go for the bounce shot. Oh, we see it. The stock action.
Wolfie's bringing out the stocks for Waterware.
Let's go.
Red takes B.
I missed that whole debate. Did they like rule it legal?
I think it is legal for the remainder of this season, and then it will probably be banned next season. So
Interesting.
use it while you can. And it looks like
I'm
he's
still gonna.
got the magnetic type stock too. Look at how he's able to.
Yeah, because he disconnects.
Yeah.
Blue takes
In once I have more time to play in college, I'm gonna buy the Quest 4 or whatever's out at the time. Can make myself a stock.
blue team.
But Wolfie's getting a lot of work done. And a countdown by FeaR. Cream with the last second
Blue team.
counter
Oof.
here. Nice work by Cream, but Wolfie's shutting them down.
Scores in
And Wolfie's being a huge thorn, and this is what I remember when I played with him. Man, he would his accuracy at a distance is just insane. So I don't envy the trying to contend with that. Wolfie's right now going 14-3. Getting
If
lot
you
of
have a
work
good
done.
sniper on Waterway, it just shuts down so many pushes.
Absolutely. And I think we're gonna be on Wolfie's quite a bit, so I might put him in the small window here. Yeah, I'll put him in the small window, and we'll switch to someone else so he doesn't completely hog
Yeah.
the screen time.
C. Blue team countered.
I've seen Wilfie's hero do a good job of holding down base. Shenrao and
Blue takes B.
is that Tom? I have my phone away from my face. Doing a good job pushing up to B.
Oh, yeah,
Like
so-
Shenrao just holding down B. It's quality. Uses cover, needs to reload.
Yeah, FeaR's made it pretty difficult for
Blue team.
the in order to get really set up here. We get a blue side
Yeah.
countdown. Oh, Quad and Rusty only one's alive, and it's a point. A point.
Oh, that's a point.
A hold by Tom here to earn them that win. Wow,
That's
this is
great.
completely unexpected here. FeaR getting the early lead here.
Well, FeaR did an incredible job of shutting down B, so it was just a matter of time until they got that team wipe and were able to push in.
Blue takes C.
Yeah, definitely. Very good play about the foul at the end there.
Cream winning FeaR's base. And now they're going for a counter countdown. But it looks like once again, FeaR holding down B and is saving them from really any fear of losing this early countdown. So we're seeing some hyper aggression here from
Red takes
the
B.
pushing up early into FeaR's base for that second round.
Blue takes B.
But looks like
Red takes B.
The countdown. Once again, not able to hold FeaR's base.
Red takes B.
Nice tag by Rusty out sub B. Getting ready to push up. And I know he's got a teammate there waiting to go with him. Don't go back. Oh no. And that's probably not a smart move by Rusty to go back to sub B. They had a push up opportunity, but Shinrao once again shutting down B here. And I suspect this is what's making it really difficult for the to get a bearing. There's this sub B action. Because Lofi's covering top B, Shinrao holding sub B. Oh, countdown by the. With only Hero and Lofi's alive. But Lofi's gets the counter at their base. Another countdown. 3 left alive. And it's a point. A good button hold by Fracture there to earn them that point. The coming back. And potentially getting warmed up here. So FeaR are now have to be really on their guard. Because once they get warmed up on Domination, it takes a lot of work
Blue takes A.
to counter that.
Red takes A.
Shinrao pushing into B.
Blue takes C.
Getting shut down by Quest 6 and teammate. Tom getting work done. Multiple trades going on at B. Cream pushing in. And that was an important pick by Hero to stop Cream, because Cream will be a huge thorn in their side if he manages to get to B, or get to their base. Hero flooding in, and we're seeing a countdown, but countered at B by the. Oh, and a countdown. Multiple countdowns by FeaR. Only Quest 6 alive. Holding a button. Oh, but last second save by Quest 6 and dying, sacrificing his life. Wow, Quest 6 saving it for the there.
Really good play from West there.
Yeah, props to Quest. But man, that was really close. Another countdown. Here, unable to get that, unable to have that dash to get that push on the button.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Pro is a little bit way out in the open, didn't have the dash. Unfortunately, goes in the water.
Blue team scores.
Another countdown by FeaR.
Countered.
Wolfie's tearing it up, 26 and 8. Man.
Blue takes B.
And interestingly, it doesn't look like anyone on the side is really that positive. So FeaR are really dominating in the kill department here. But the being button focused and objective focused have won them at least that 1 point. So hopefully they can keep this up.
FeaR is definitely doing a good job, especially from the team.
Yeah, they're doing an incredible job.
Blue takes B.
And a new team this season, even though they've been made up of a lineup of very, very seasoned players, I mean, getting that team chemistry is so important.
Definitely.
And to be able to put like the pressure on a team like the, that requires, yeah, a lot of work, and it's obvious they've been putting in the time.
They've definitely done lots of practice for this moment.
Oh, did we lose Opal?
Scores in 3.
Oh,
Yes.
another countdown.
Yeah.
Counter by quad.
Blue team scores.
Multiple the players still alive,
Countered. Blue team
but good button focus by FeaR. Oh, and it looks like Cream's to the left alive, and it's a second point.
team wins
Another point by
this
FeaR,
round.
2-1. FeaR now leading by 1 point. 10 minutes into this match.
Blue takes B.
The have got to get this win in order to take this to a CP. And in order for them to maintain their seed position, a loss to FeaR here, who is a much lower lower MMR rank that they are right now, would not be good. So they really need to pull out this win and then crush it on the CP.
Blue takes B.
Yeah. That is a strong control play, and I've said that to Domination and FeaR
Another
is
countdown.
taking it.
Yeah, they are. They're a very strong CP team and Domination team. But I really think the the server choice here is really playing in the favor of FeaR.
Blue takes the
Yep.
They don't have their strongest Amsterdam player.
Yep. Server difference can make
A huge
because
difference. Yes.
people matter. Sometimes bottom presses matter.
Oh yeah. The difference between 100 plus 150, that's like a second it takes for the button to even register. So you can imagine just how different it plays.
red takes the
Mhm.
red takes the
I bet La is very, very frustrated about all the delay that's happening.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't know who wouldn't be. But
Like
like I
everyone.
said, you've got to be able to play on all servers to be a well-rounded team. So it's just one of those things.
Definitely.
I really feel like in the negotiations, though,
counter
seeing a red-sided countdown, putting pressure being put on by the onto FeaR. But I feel like a lot of the negotiations that the had with FeaR really were relying on Noggle playing today. So it's really unfortunate that we're not seeing him.
Yeah. And also, Noggle, even again in the American servers,
Yeah,
he is a really good player. Definitely one of the top players. in the team.
absolutely. I've talked to Shiny about it. In Shiny's opinion, I'm not sure if I should share this, but in Shiny's opinion, Noggle is the best EU player.
Very controversial.
Very.
I don't know about.
Very. I know.
I don't really know many people in this game because I'm pretty new. So but Retro Shiny is definitely a really good player.
I played
But
with Shiny
I
for
really don't know who's the
over
best.
a year now.
That's like saying who is the best American player? Who's the best player at Hyperdash?
Yeah. Well. Oh, and another countdown and a team wipe. That is a 2-point. We are tied up here. The coming back with a point. Who will take this? The stakes are high for the. It is
Guys, I think we need a sudden death.
sudden death would be awesome. I don't think anyone on FeaR or the want a sudden death, but
It'll be very. It's really entertaining for the audience. So I think we should have that.
we see 504 player in comments saying IJB, and that would have been my comment here. IJB is extremely strong EU player. So
I didn't even know he is from.
oh, we see a FeaR countdown here, but it looks like the managed to counter at B. But like I said, a lot of the best. You got to take into account the roles that each player plays during a match. Like some players have lower KDs because they're more objective focused. Some players are disruptors versus cart pushers. So it's really hard to tag down. The comment I made about Noggle being the best was one person's opinion. So
Yeah. And what do you mean by best? What do you mean by like best overall, best killer, or best like objective? pusher?
exactly. And I never defined that. Not my opinion.
So like, there's a lot of like good cart pushers. There's a lot of good disruptors, cart guided guarders.
A lot of action here in FeaR's base.
Good
Putting on
snipers.
a lot of action. A lot of pressure.
Like IGB is really good at pistol sniping, obviously.
FeaR playing
Uh,
playing probably a little bit too defensive at this point. I'm not sure what their aim is, but they've got to push out if they want to get this last point. Because they are putting on the pressure.
looks like David Mason is in an open channel. I'm not sure if he wants to play.
Oh, is he?
I don't know which one he wants to be in, Cast 1 and Cast 2.
I didn't get a DM from them. So I'm just gonna assume they want to be on. Yeah, if they send me a DM or something, or So this last point has taken an exhausting amount of time here.
The hell?
Blue takes B. Red takes B.
You didn't get the
Fractured.
basement.
Getting work done, getting taken out by Little FeaR though. Cream is taking revenge on Little FeaR though.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're seeing Tom here sitting at 42-29. Great showing by him. Alright. Currently Cream leads the map with a 10,000 leads his team in KD or in kills and score. Pro-ish. Top scoring. Oh, see the countdown. Three
Rare encounter
tier
to
players.
see Someone,
We could counter though.
it's a
Little FeaR.
rare to see
Count-
someone who kills really good and plays objective. I said it's really rare to see someone who is a really good killer and a really good objective person. Like Cream, for example, he pushes all the buttons and he kills. But is a really good killer to the.
So now approaching 7 minutes here. The map still tied up 2-2. The stakes are high for they need to get this. In case you're just now checking in, they have to get this point in order to get to a CP because they lost that canyon. For FeaR, this win would be great for their seed position into playoffs. Countdown here. Last second counter by Hero to save them. Great play on his part. And taking out Rusty. Man, that was a close one. They almost had it. And we see a counter countdown by FeaR. But losing B. Losing. Oh, and a countdown. Man, the countdowns are going both ways, both directions here.
Oh, Rockets on Waterway.
Yeah, and it's Shinrao. Not a
Yeah.
surprise at all. Oh, a countdown. This might be the most intense last few minutes of Waterway I've seen. Man, I'm like on the edge of my seat right now.
I'm not even on my bed. This is how intense it is.
West is stealing both of the dashes. This is going to pay off really well for them in the future. Stop a lot of mobility on FeaR's part. But they have a countdown. Wow. And another countdown. And another countdown. But unable to finish this off. Bud just being super aggressive. Getting those counters. Countering is an incredibly important skill here. And it's showing... Both teams showing off the amount of time they've put into it. Developing that skill. Hero, nice tag on Rusty here. But they don't have B. Hero holding it down though. Hero killing it. Oh, but looks like a missed dash. Hero's gonna end his life. But still. Rusty with the missed dash. Oh man. That nearly... if that had been the game loss point, Rusty would have never forgiven himself. Wow.
I don't think anyone would.
No. But fortunately, someone else was able to counter. Little FeaR's. Wow. Little FeaR's going 54 and 31 right now. Oh, it looks like The has a drop.
Oh no.
That's not good. This is a power play by FeaR. And with 4 minutes remaining, this is not a good position for The to be. The to be in.
Oh no.
Can The hold out? That is the question. And here's a countdown. The are still holding out though. Will they be able to hold out in time for Fracture to join back? That's the question.
Rusty's just alive now. Oh, never mind.
The are still holding out, which is insane considering the fact that they are down a player. And not just Interplayer player, they're losing Fractor right now.
Blue team
I counted by
Yeah,
FeaR.
that-
Only Questix and Cream alive.
counter.
It's Questix last second save. Holy cow, wow, that was way too close.
Back to back.
Alright, looks like Fractor's back in. Wow, the managing to hold out. Man, that was so close.
Blue takes A.
Like I said, those are really, really strong team. So is FeaR.
And another countdown, but we got 3. We got 3 of the players alive. Is this going to go to a sudden death?
Scores in 3.
Blue team countdown, but 5 the players alive. Yeah.
Blue takes A. Blue team scores in 2 counters. Blue takes B.
Oh shoot, I need to get off the main. Right? I don't even know what to say. I'm just like watching right now.
B. Red
Holy cow, I don't even know what's gonna happen. This is way too close. Fractor coming in, you know, shutting him down.
blue team
And a countdown, but we got a full lineup of the still alive.
red takes
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that 4v5 defense by the was incredible. I really thought that FeaR was gonna take it.
red takes B.
I don't even know what to say. This is just too amazing.
Blue takes A. Red takes A.
I'm way too focused on the game.
Red team
And a countdown. We got 3
counter.
FeaR countered by Tom and base.
Blue takes B.
Some fancy
Team
route
scores
work by
in
Fractor.
counter. Red team
And a counter countdown. You know there's a lot of action going on when you're seeing multiple counter countdowns.
Definitely.
We're now at a minute here. Score is still tied, 2-2.
Blue takes B. Countered. Blue team countered.
Man.
Red takes A.
Yeah, if they don't manage to finish this off in the next,
Blue takes
in the
C.
next like 40 seconds, this is going to be a sudden death,
Red takes C.
and someone's going to take it.
Red takes B.
That was strange. I'm
Oh.
not sure how here I didn't get that rocket kill. All right, Rusty about to push in.
Yeah, my
30
skill is
seconds.
very-
30 seconds.
Blue takes A.
It's very possible for someone to score a point.
Honestly, at this point, both teams need to be start mentally preparing for the sudden death.
From sudden death, you should put a drone in
5
the
seconds.
E.
Countered. Blue takes C. Red takes C.
Yes.
Red team scores
Oh, we get a red sided
countered.
countdown. Oh, but it's countered. All right, 5 seconds.
Red team scores countered.
All right. And here we go. Time for a sudden death. What
Oh
is it
boy.
gonna be?
Alright.
Here we go. Both teams preparing.
Alright,
Sudden death.
put a drone in the B.
Got Cream pushing up.
Red team scores 3.
The with the early countdown, but countered by FeaR.
Scores 3.
3 left alive for FeaR. Countered.
Blue team scores
Only
in 3.
Oh,
only
Rusty's
Rusty alive for the.
Blue team
Only Rust. Oh, and he's down. It's a team wipe of FeaR.
2
FeaR take it. FeaR take it. Holy cow.
wins.
Oh lord.
Oh man. Oh, congratulations to FeaR. Man, not gonna lie, I wanted to see the take it so we could go to a control point, but FeaR consistent. They held it down and they take the map and they take the
Very
game.
intense. Both teams.
Wow, and that was such an intense adrenaline pumping into this map. Man, I cannot say kudos to both teams for the amount of effort you guys put into this one. Looking at final scores, it looks like we did lose Rusty here, but it looks like Cream was top
No.
scorer in here, 18,000 points, leading the map, and top dragon. Lil Fees with impressive showing though. So I mean, wow.
I think this is the second sudden death we've had this season.
Yeah, man, that was so intense.
I've did one with Sky versus Bandit, and they had a control sudden death and Quarry.
Man. I'm still recovering. Wow. All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up. FeaR, take the match. A big upset, which is insane. But that being said, the are still very well established in their seed position, or in their playoff position here. So, yeah, they will be going, and it looks like FeaR, assuming they don't get, I mean, with this win, it looks like they're going to maintain their playoff position, and it might push them up on their seed position as well. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to be casting FeaR's second match here in about 45 minutes, so make sure to tune in then. They're going to be going up against Loop. So who knows? This might be a second win from them as well. So they're on a tear today. All right. Well, hey, Trevette, thanks for joining the booth. It's always nice not to be the only person in the booth. So appreciate you having you here.
All right, take care, Kastle.
All right. Thanks for coming. And for everyone that dropped in, appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Dash League Hyperdash awesomeness. More matches coming up. Make sure to check out the calendar in the Dash League Discord. Signing out. This has been Kastle.
Bye.